We had a slight change to our program as Muriel Stanley Venn was supposed to be speaking with us today, but unfortunately had to cancel and sends her regrets. In her place is Stephanie Harpe. Stephanie is an accomplished singer-songwriter and also works with the Institute for the Advancement of Aboriginal Women. Stephanie speaks about missing and murdered Indigenous women from lived experience. Welcome, Stephanie.
Well, I'm used to a microphone, being a local rock star with Edmonton and birthing my song and my band through charity, which has never stopped. I'm like a freight train that cannot be stopped. And to tell stories on the TV show Blackstone, you can watch it on Netflix, you can binge all you want. I'm on Netflix now, so it's all good.
You made it.
And I'm also wanting to talk a little bit about why I'm here. My mother was murdered in 1999, was never valued. All her stuff was thrown in the garbage during the case, and I have nothing of my mother's, but a haunting ghost that stays with me every day. That's what made my voice come alive, was that tragic loss. And I wanted to share and inspire the tools that I've had through my healing journey. And so I started speaking, and you started hearing. Then the country paid attention. And then I just went to Banff last year, and I was keynote speaker for the National Models United Nations Conference 2017. I'm very, very proud to say that. I was teaching the planet's future about how us as Indigenous people have always had to survive our country. In some ways, in modern ways, we still are. So I got a job with the Institute for the Advancement of Aboriginal Women. Muriel Stanley, one of the most decorated female humanitarians in this country, is my boss, and her daughter, Rachel Venn. I'm very, very proud to say that I am going to make that place even a brighter contributor to such dark times. Thank you. I'm proud to be with this institution. They've done so much, and with their work in the Cindy Ladju case, that's a really, really big change. Very, very big change that we need. We are starting to be heard. We are being here and just showing up says a lot. Says a lot that we've had enough and we are taking steps. So yesterday, I was invited by one of the families of Onion Lake, Saskatchewan, where a man was convicted of 2 murders of Jeanette Chief and Violet Heathen, a double homicide. But this is a different kind of case. In my mother's case, the murderer walked away. In this case, he was sentenced to over 17 years, and I'm very happy to see that. And there's a big undercover case. And I went up to that RCMP officer and I said, do you realize what you've done? Do you realize how you've made me feel? I feel a little bit more safe and a little bit more valued. That this was a big undercover sting of 4 years. The RCMP traveled out to that community to show their support and love, telling them that they couldn't tell him anything, but we found out why yesterday. I was honored to be in that courtroom, a packed courtroom, and seeing something where someone is being held accountable and we are being valued. And there's a little bit of light in all of this darkness, and I'm very proud to share that with all of you and everyone that, all the media that came and shared it with us and to you yesterday. This is a huge historical case. So Muriel will keep, laying the tracks and keep being that freight train, and we'll all follow it as well. And just thank you for being out here. Thank you for listening. And please come out to the Institute for the Advancement of Aboriginal Women. We'd love to hear from you at any time. And just realize in this day and age, we're not fools. We see what's going on in the world. You see, we're not blind. We need each other more than ever. This is not an Indigenous thing. This is a human thing. Thank you very much.